Um, I take it. I take it. I still would want Felix. You see, football has changed slightly, and I say that, football has changed for the better and for the worse, both. It's changed for the better and for the worse. It has gotten better in terms of tactics, the evolution of systems, the intricacy of systems, and how well and effective and cohesive teams are. We saw that at the World Cup and we saw that in football. Tactics, this is the best we've ever seen the game tactically in the history of the game. Like football has reached, this will not be speak that, but this is the highest football has reached tactically. Like there's no time in history in the past where football has not been this tactically advanced. And for that, it's good because it brings parity into football, as we saw from Japan and Morocco. But the downside of this is we're losing the individuals. And we're losing the guys who they are just here to be footballers. They're just here to be talented. It's the Totsis, it's the Okochas, it's the Dinios, it's the Ozils, throwing the Dybala in there. Because Dybala is a guy who he isn't fast, he isn't strong, he relies solely and completely on his technique. Ozil, like Ozil wasn't strong, he wasn't that as fast, he moved super slow, but all he had within him was his smarts and his skills. That was all he had in him. So I I would want Dybala because if you're not going to take Felix, Dybala is the next best thing. Because I think that, look, 2017 was a very, very crazy point for Dybala. Coming off that 2017 final, Dybala was amongst one of the best players in the world. He's one of the best players in the world. And the story was he leads Juve to that UCL and he becomes a Juve legend. And we now look at Dybala differently in terms of players of his generation. It didn't happen. For when happened, it is what it is. But look at what Dybala has done for Roma. Look at how good he's been for Roma. And look at the facts of his game is predicated on technique, which means that he doesn't get worse with age. It's like Pirlo. Pirlo just got better with age. Guys who focus much more on the intelligence of the game and their technique rather than on the physicalities, i.e., your speed, your strength, your explosiveness. Those guys last for a long time and they age like fine wine. And for Chelsea need those brains in the team, a thinker, a creator, an orchestrator, a guy just to bring that level of quality and grace and finesse into the team. You need that. You need your DMs. You need your runners. You need your physical guys. You need the guys who form the foundation. But you need that, just that Salini. You need the Salini, the Lala, the Shoam leg. You need the Shoam legs, the Shoam legs, the Lalas, and the Salinis. You need those things. So for the ball, and I'm here around 10 mil, that's great. Imagine how well he'd walk off of Enzo, Madueke, and Unkunku. Cook! Could cook, man! And also, because I'm going to do a special video about Poch. Because we're going to talk about Poch on Tuesday. There's a Tuesday show. There's going to be a freaking Tuesday show. Poch. I'm going to talk about your boy Poch. Because Poch ain't here to participate. He's here for that Dubinsky. You see, I've got so much to say. I told you. Sunday's now it's just like a day of rest right now. So Sunday is a Sabbath day. I may watch a movie, do a few things, take back everything. So really, Sunday I'm just trying to chill. I'm trying to lay. But Chelsea have to undo what happened last season. Guys, I've got the receipts. I've got the receipts from the abuse you threw at me. I've got the receipts. Because Poch, I think Poch is cooking something. I think Poch has something on the stove. And it's season. It's season. I want first dibs. I want first dibs on Paulo. Low dib. Look, we need to bring low dib. Low dib. Low dib. Let's bring low dib to the bridge. Let's bring low dib to the. No. That's it. We must bring low dib to the bridge because it's time to cook. It's time to cook because I feel that under Pochettino, Chelsea are going to play a higher level of football, a more attractive level of football. He's going to bring quality back. You see, Potter. I still think Potter's a talented manager. I think he's a talented coach. Wrong team, wrong time. He has a future. That other dude, Francis. I hope he never gets back into management. Like, I pray and I hope that guy never gets back into management. Because, you see, I don't want to go fully into this whole Pochettino thing because this is really about Dybala. But just to give you a little teaser, Pochettino isn't here just to compete and participate. He's here to win because he's here to prove a point. He's here to prove a point. But back to Dybala, I mean, I want Dybala at Chelsea. I want Dybala at Chelsea. And before you guys respond, is he fast? Is he fast enough to cope with the very high speed and the physicality of the Premier League? Is he EPL proven? Is he actually Premier League proven? If he's not, then I don't think that someone that slow can really last with the rigorous nature of the Premier League. Oh, give me a break. How fast was Santi Cazorla? How fast was freaking Dennis Beckham? How fast was that boy David Silva? The EPL proven thing is a myth. It's a freaking myth. Haaland surely has had to spell this. It's a myth. EPL proven. If you're good, you're good. If you're a quality player, you cook anywhere, especially that freaking EPL. And everyone has known that low dib, what has held him back was always injuries. It's been injuries. Yes, I hated him and I despised him and I blamed him for Cristiano winning that UCL in 2017. Yes, I did that. Yes, I held him partly responsible because that's how I am. I'm like that. I'm psycho. I'm psycho. I blame people. I told you, bro. That Belgian guy who's really Congolese, bro, he's fully to blame for that UCL final. He's fully to blame for that freaking UCL final, but it's Sunday. It's the day of Sabbath. Low dib, 10 mil. Thiago Silva agrees. Let's cook. Let's get it, man. Like that video, subscribe. Head over there to that official website and check out these other members only vids and become a member. Peace!